Hey guys, what's going on? So last video, you guys got to see me fly this for the first time. I think I got like a 7-minute flight out of it, something like that. That was on my 850 milliamp 4S. So I went and got some 1100. The discharge is a little lower at 60C to 120C. So it's just a little lower, but I was really impressed with the flight I got out of this on my break-in flight with this battery. And I wanted to bring you guys back and show you what a right at a 10-minute cinematic cruise looks like. Because I was super impressed that this thing got 10 minutes and 15 seconds is what I got out of a brand new battery first usage. So that's pretty impressive for me. I usually find I get better life out of the battery after the first couple uses. So this will be its second charge. I brought this like I said, I want to put you guys on a flight with me with this. And then I brought out my Huma20 as well to try the 1100 on. Surprisingly, with this 1100 on the Rotor Riot Mini Cine, it's still under 250 grams. I think it came in like 248. I'll put the measurements up here. And then this one also still comes in under 250. This was like 3 grams lighter than the Cine Mini at a 2-inch instead of the 2.5, and it's still under 250. So you can't really go wrong with that. I swapped up and put the 5 blades back on here. I've been rocking the 4 blades for a while, so I want to see what kind of flight time we get out of this one with the 5 blades back on it. And this will be pretty much a cinematic flight. I'll actually give this one a little bit more of an angle because I can. And this one's kind of maxed out on what I can pitch forward or pitch up anymore for a little bit faster speed. But we're going to put the Cine Mini up first, and then we're going to put this guy up, and then we'll come back and we'll talk about how that flight was. I'm still finding a little vibrations here and there with this Cine Mini. I might be able to tune that out. Hopefully I'll be able to tune that out. I know it doesn't come through on when I stabilize the video, so that's nice. But it'd be nice to know that it's just completely non-existent, right? So hopefully we'll get that right. Hopefully we'll get the flight next weekend. We'll talk about that more in a minute. So I think I'm ready to go. So you guys lock in for the ride. It's going to be a cinematic. We'll go through trees. We got the park behind us. We got a little lot across the street with some more trees. So it's just going to be like a more cinematic flight. Not really going to be doing any flips. Just wanted to demonstrate the lifespan we get out of this battery doing cinematic flight. I know a lot of people are into cinematic flight over freestyle. I love both freestyle and cinematic flight. So having this to do the cinematic stuff, potentially concerts, potentially, indoor events, I just want to make sure that I have something that, shows its true colors. And this thing at 10 minutes is great. So we're burning battery. So let me get it on. I forgot my hat, so I kind of feel weird flying without my hat, but it's all good. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just flying this thing around the house was just super fun, super amazing, super surprising that the range I was getting with it was nominal with the dual antenna still. I've taken my other drones up this road, so I'm pretty confident that I'll make it around. If anything, I'm gonna have to take a little left pivot here in a minute. But right now I'm dropping down to 28 megs, 24 megs, 20 meg, 18 meg, back up to 23, and back up to 40. I'm all the way back at 50, so I can pretty much fly this entire block, which is super nice. And this thing is smooth. I really like it. I like that little creek area. Maybe let's slide through there again. I'll take the left turn at the Y this time. Keep it smooth. Yeah, I really like the quality of this drone. Right now we're at 388 on per cell voltage. We're really just cruising right now, keeping the throttle pretty tamed. I'm only at like 30% throttle. But this thing is super smooth for the most part. Rarely see those vibrations. Losing a little video signal there, but I haven't had anything drop down below 20 megabyte. We're now at 3.78 volt per cell. Do a flyby. Nah, I like this little park. It's got a good amount of obstacles. Come back here through the woods. Little community park, that's cute. A little community garden, I should say. We're at 3.70, currently at 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the arm time. So our arm time has been a little over 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. This thing will be great for like a concert. It's got pretty good braking on it. Like I said, the control's good. Bringing down my out current on the batteries from the 120 to the 60 to 120. It doesn't have as much pop, but I don't feel underpowered. I don't feel like I can't get up and punch out of things, or but it's helping. I feel like it's helping to keep my smoothness a lot more there. Just because it's not putting out as much when I give it the beans. Air control, we're at 366 at 557. I'm pretty sure I charged these batteries all the way up. I might have slightly undercharged them, but we're still going to get an impressive flight out of this first battery on the Mini Cine, on the Cine Mini. Must be getting the pool ready for summertime. Yeah, it's a super good cinematic drone. Literally have no complaints about this drone so far. I won't even give those vibrations the time of day when it comes to the overall performance of this drone. And it's made in America, so you can still get it without having to pay expensive tariffs. That's one thing that's going to definitely stop me from building stuff here in the immediate future, is the simple fact that the tariffs that stuff's so high. They released the new DJI drone, but it's like 2-3 times what it's supposed to be because of the amount of the tariffs. It's ridiculous. So a lot of stuff, it doesn't just affect us in the drone community, it affects people with their kids and their strollers. It affects parents with getting clothes from Walmart for their kids, affordable shoes. It makes everything become not affordable. And the last thing a lot of the lower class and middle class need is more expensive goods. It's nothing for a billionaire and millionaires to pay 3 times what they normally would for products. They can do it without batting an eye, but us as normal people, unless you're just loaded, it affects us in more ways than we can ever imagine. It's going to be definitely a huge change, knowing that, hey, I can't just go get the stuff that was affordable and available. Now I have to hope that US can come and produce some stuff that is comparable, because it's going to be kind of hard to say, oh yeah, America's got it, and then why is it still 3 times what it's supposed to be? We could just pay the higher tariffs and call it a day. So I'm at 356 right now on my voltage. I'll be coming back to land here momentarily. Did not get the full 10-minute flight out of this one. We're currently at 9 minutes 7 seconds. So I'm gonna keep her close by. There's a low battery flash. Just cruising, so I know it's low. I'm gonna go ahead and pop around these little trees real quick and come on back in the land. Trying to squeeze every little extra drop out of it. Don't mind my Crocs. It's a very chill day. So I disarmed, total arm time is 9 minutes and 39 seconds. What is it? My max current was 8 amps, and I used 905 milliamps out of 1100, so I got 200 milliamps to spare. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I might do one more flight with this on my 3rd battery off camera. If that one actually breaks 10 minutes like it should, unless, like I said, I slightly undercharge these batteries, then I'll post that at the very end of this video. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna fly the Huma. We'll see how the Huma does with this slightly bigger battery that fits beautifully. I bought a spare one of these, but I think I'm going to sell it, give it, do some trades with one of my homies over in California, because he wants one. He wants something cinematic, Cinewhoopy. So I was like, well, I don't need 2 of them since I got the Cine Mini now. I'm going to use that Cine Mini a little bit more. I feel like it's a little quieter than this one is. So just different places. Like if I go fly a baseball game or something, I'll still fly the Cine Mini and I'll fly the Huma20, just cause versatility, right? But all right, I don't want to leave it running too long. Maybe that's what drew our last flight down a couple seconds. But all right, let's go for a little cinematic flight with this guy. We'll try to hit about the same line, just to test the range. On this one I have the single antenna, not the dual. So and see if there's any difference once we get up and around the corner. Incredibly louder than the other. And like I said, I just switched back to the 5 blades on here. So we should be generating a little bit more lift. Right now I'm currently at 37% throttle, 35% throttle. So right off the bat, we know it's going to use up a little bit more juice. I don't know if I should add some more boost into my tuning. We're down at a 42 megabytes, 30 megabyte, 27 megabyte, 22, 19, 24, and back on up. So it seems like that corner over there is about the place that gives us a little bit of a breakup in our signal. We're already down at 3.81 per cell. It's definitely draining down a little bit faster than the other. We're gonna follow the same line up here we did before. Still holding strong at 50 megabytes. Cars coming. I still really like this drone. It's still really stable. It flies really well, especially for a 2-inch. I really like it. Down at 372. It's draining significantly faster than it does on the 2-inch and the 2.5-inch. And here's the kicker: they both have the same flight controllers, and one is lighter and one is just, I don't know. Like, the only difference on this one is the motor size. You got some company. .366, we're at 3-minute flight time. I'm not really feeling like this is a very positive outcome on this flight, because this is feels like about the same time I got on my 850s. So if I'm not getting any more flight time than I did on my 850s, there is no need to run the 1100s on this one. But it is fully beneficial to run it on the 2.5-inch. Which seems weird. Like, I feel like, I'd get more flight time out of the 2-inch, which is slightly lighter. Same setup, motor size is slightly different. Like, should I put some 1404s on here just to see? Or is it just a simple fact that it's a 2-inch, it's having to do a little bit more because of the 1/2-inch it's losing on the props? Oh, that's a good question. We're at 359 at 424. .358 at 5 minutes. 354. We should be getting a low battery light here momentarily as I finagle my way through these trees one last time. 352. These are way more broken than, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. This is still the 1100. This flight time is actually a little bit longer than previous flights with this thing. But there's my low battery light right at 350. So we'll do one more loop around the car like last time. Again, don't mind the Crocs. All right, so there we are at a 6-minute and 40-second flight time. We use up slightly less milliamps than we did on the other flight. Other flight was 901 or something. On here it is at 871. Oh, max current was 14 amps compared to what, I think 8 or 9 on the other one. So as far as the amps is concerned, I'm pretty sure that's going to be all motor. That's going to be all motor right there. So I do have some more 1404s at the house. I mean, these, it would be worth seeing if those 1404s gives me a longer flight time on this thing, possibly even a steadier flight. So I know it'd be a stretch putting 1404s on here. These are 1304s at 6,000 kV. So there's the difference in this compared to the other one. That was 3 minutes difference. I got 3 minutes more on a 1/2 inch larger platform that only weighs literally less than 5 grams more. That's kind of wild to me. But man, I like these little things, dude. I'm glad I have them now, and I'm glad I have them now and not trying to get them now, because man, I feel bad for anybody that wants to get into this now. This is ridiculous. But look, guys, I didn't want to hold you up too much longer. I just got 2 flights where we're probably like 20 minutes and some change. But look, thank you for checking out the page. I hope you like these flights. Definitely give the Cine Mini opportunity. Like I said, they sent me 2 frames, so you can potentially get 2 builds out of it for a 9.5 to 10-minute flight time. Like I said, I'm gonna fly one more. If I get 10 minutes, I'll put that at the very end of the video. But I can't be more happy about these drones and what they're able to do. So hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys some more action with these drones here in the near future. Next weekend I'm going to Hyperfest. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I want to help charge batteries. I don't want to make sure people who aren't supposed to be flying drones aren't flying drones. Anything that the media guys really need help with, I'll be riding around on my little mini bike with my media vest on. So, and I might have some cool camping situation. I might get to camp in an RV with some of the homies. So it's going to be an amazing experience. I'll get there Friday next week, and it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I got to make sure to bring my helmet with me in case I get a ride along, or go hit the go-karts up or anything like that. But it's going to be a great weekend. I'm definitely going to make sure to try to bring you guys along for a little bit of it. I definitely believe in having fun in the moment. So I'm not big on popping the camera out all the time and just kind of like forcing myself to do that when I want to just enjoy myself. You know what I'm saying? So you don't take pictures everywhere because they're in your mind, right? So a lot of great memories are in my mind, and they don't necessarily need to be on film. So if I get to meet some people and hang out with some people and it's just chill time, like my camera won't be on. I will be enjoying the moment, having some great conversations, making some new friends. So stay tuned for that, but make sure to follow me on Instagram, night_flights. Make sure to subscribe here. Make sure to hit a like button on this video and past videos. If you guys want more freestyle content without me yammering, just let me know. Put that in the comments. I got so much more that's just chilling that I posted on Instagram, but not on YouTube. I can give you guys fuller flights here. So look, thank you for joining me. Thanks for being here. I appreciate every little bit. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Peace.